Ever wonder how some of your favorite shows almost didn't make it? Age. Sometimes the very first impression can be, well, a little off. The beloved comedy about a quirky group of detectives had a rocky start, uh, and it eventually became one of the most celebrated sitcoms on television, but its pilot episode feels surprisingly different from what fans came to adore. The show premiered in 2013, um, running for 8 seasons and delivering 153 episodes of laughter. Uh, Despite its success, it faced cancellation after season 5. Uh, a devoted fan base rallied, convincing NBC to revive it for 3 more seasons, um, without that initial leap of faith and some significant tweaks, might have remained just an idea. Like most sitcoms, eventually found its rhythm. Character dynamics clicked, familiar musical cues appeared, and tuning in became a comforting habit. Uh, However, that first episode stands out, feeling almost like a different show altogether. Um, um, the characters aren't quite themselves yet. Um, uh, there's even a Detective Daniels who appears once and vanishes. She was intended as part of a hapless trio with Hitchcock and Scully, but never resurfaced. And you know, the overall tone is darker, less breezy than the show became known for. The pilot attempts to find humor in the less glamorous parts of police work, a theme the show didn't shy away from, but it's presented with a heavier hand. Uh, Andy Samberg's Jake Peralta is less endearing, pushing the boundaries of likability. It was a deliberate choice to allow for character growth, but it misfires. By the second episode, The Tagger, Jake's playful resistance to Captain Holt is established. Samberg's character becomes more approachable, easier to root for, uh, because the other characters fall into their roles, defining the show's appeal. With not there's a noticeable shift towards a more cartoonish but tasteful energy. Perhaps most noticeably, the pilot lacks the show's iconic title sequence. Uh, the one that is included feels underwhelming. Not the now famous theme music is present, but used as a generic victory soundtrack during an arrest. From episode 2, it became the rousing anthem that introduced the show, opening the door for those beloved cold openings. It's funny as um, a show about cops with a pilot that almost didn't arrest our attention. But sometimes the roughest starts lead to the biggest hits. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,